It's Tuesday, and the energy is the Hierophant. So we have a double dose here. Once again, perhaps a Taurus person is at the center of attention, or some celebration that ties to a ceremony, or we're looking at institutions, but we certainly are looking at expectations today. So you need to trust your own belief system, but there's also a question about imposing that belief on others or placing your faith in a false prophet. Perhaps, someone shouldn't be telling you what to do or what to believe or how to behave. Maybe you should be making your own moral choices and decisions. This is a day that, is ripe for drama, false accusations, finger pointing, and again, it may be very difficult, whether the focus is on you or others, to remove yourself from a situation, but I would suggest you try as best you can to do so. The weakness for today is procrastination, putting things off until they reach critical mass. Failing to follow through on the things you promised or said you would, and perhaps doing it one too many times. And now there's a price to pay. There's some repercussions. So for some of you, you're having to deal with where you fell short, or you're dealing with other people who are inconsistent in their behavior. Now, for some of you, this can be a very good day, depending on how you use the energy. If you are focused and goal-oriented and you go after it, this is a day where, by the end of the day, you will feel quite accomplished because, you've achieved so much. You've dealt with so many things. You've checked the boxes on your list. But for others of you, again, this is about being stubborn or rigid or extreme in some way, or dealing with something that's, again, just a lot of propaganda, some conspiracy theories, some speculation based on very little truth. So who is the moral authority? Is it the voice out there, or is it the voice inside of you? You probably know best about what is best for you. And, it's always best to have a code of your own, whether that comes from someone else or that's your own inherent code of how you treat other people. But the consistency is what's important here. Now, this is a number 5, and 5 always augurs some kind of change, and likely change that doesn't come easily. It's change through some kind of conflict. So remember, despite what you may want, what you may feel about someone, whether you really, really like them or you can't stand them at all, you have to speak to your own conscience about the decisions you make and whether they are appropriate. Because, as I said before, this is one of those cards where you can easily rationalize your decisions to where, whether they're right or wrong, they're right to you because they suit your purpose and it's the means to a particular end.